Oh my god, there's gonna be so many cuts in this video because I am just exhausted. Hey there. I've been wanting to do my Acing rewrite series for almost as long as I've had this channel, but it's been hard deciding which one I want to go with first because I have several ideas just sitting in an idea document just on my computer. But I think the one I'm going to go with is Sanders Sides. Now, Sanders Sides is a great series, and I'm not trying to say that it's a bad series by rewriting it. This is just my way of showing my love for the series.
This is how I show my love.
And I would say almost everything is pretty solid, except for selfishness versus selflessness. I think that is probably the weakest in the bunch. So let's get into rewriting. So honestly, my main issue with the entire episode is the driving force. Not that it shouldn't be there, but that it's the wrong driving force. So in selfishness versus selflessness, we have Thomas, the character, learning that he just got a callback of a lifetime. A famous movie director wants him to come in for a callback. But unfortunately, this callback is on the exact same day as his friend's wedding. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole synopsis of it, but the gist is that he wants to go to the callback because, because that's a big step forward in his career, but he also wants to be there for his friends. Except he also kind of doesn't want to be there. He talks about how he'll feel awkward there, being single and all that, and he'll have a miserable time. But see, here's the issue. They make this argument in the series that these are on equal terms. And while, yes, it's very important to go and support your friends during one of the most important days of their life, you can't give up on this movie. And that's not even just saying go be selfish. Like, this will have ramifications on character Thomas's career forever because not only is he missing out on a big break that could possibly completely change his career, not going to that callback is going to make him look bad. And that is going to affect his reputation in the movie making industry just all over. It could affect his potential to get other movies. So essentially, he's ruining his own career by going to the wedding. Okay, so what should have been in its place? I think I have the perfect idea. So Thomas, character Thomas, is this big fan of a made-up band. He was like emo is in like his teen years. So we can call it, I'm trying to think of names here, I'm sorry. Panic at the Black Veil. There, that's what you can call it. I think those are both emo. We're going past that. But my brain is not working today. So this was a band from his youth, his teenage years, that he really, really liked, but unfortunately he was never able to go see them in concert before they broke up. However, they have decided to have a reunion concert, which, oh my gosh, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It will never be there again. This is his childhood dream come true. And it happens to be on the same day as his friend's wedding. The obvious choice is to go to the friend's wedding. You want to support your friends. You want to be there for their once-in-a-lifetime event. But he also doesn't want to go to a wedding. He doesn't feel comfortable because he'll be one of the only single people there, and apparently that's a bad thing. It's something he doesn't really want to go to, not because he doesn't want to support his friends, but because he doesn't want to be a single man at a wedding. And on top of that, this is something he never thought was going to happen again. And here it is happening, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he wants to go to it. And I feel like that would be a better driving force because one, it's not going to ruin his career to go to a wedding instead, and two, as much as it's like his dream to go, it would be selfish negative to go rather than selfish positive as it would be to go to the audition. And I think this would be a really interesting way to inform us of Thomas's character and what he considers important. Not going to support his friends could have really bad ramifications on their friendship, which is why Roman suggests a lie. Why he should say that his aunt is in the hospital to make it so that it doesn't have a strain on their friendship. Of course, lying to your friends about why you're not going to their wedding is not a good thing at all, but the idea of trying to find a way out of it so that you can be happy and they can be happy is kind of the premise of the whole episode. And I think that not only having an option that doesn't negatively affect his life if he abandons it makes everything a little more fair. These are both once in a lifetime opportunities that he would really want to see. The one is of greater social value because of how he values his friends and his friendship, while also having a negative personal aspect to it in the fact that he is going to be uncomfortable while at the wedding. On the other hand, the other one has a good personal outcome. It's something that feeds his inner child, but it has a negative effect on the social aspect of it all. And I think that's where these two really balance each other really well in decisions. While watching the original, you can't help but think you have to take the job, don't destroy your career like this. In this version, you're saying you should go and support your friends, but you also have that little voice in your head going, but this is also a once in a lifetime opportunity that I don't want to miss, and I'll have more fun there than I will at the wedding, but I don't want the negative. Like, that's what it is. That's what it boils down to. He will have more fun at the concert. He will enjoy himself more at the concert, but the long-term effects of going to the wedding are really important to him. His friends are important to him. And I think that this would really drive home the message more. So in the second part of selfishness versus selflessness, it turns out that Thomas went to the wedding. And he was miserable, and he was playing games the whole time on his phone. You just need one little tweak to that. Instead of him playing games on his phone, while he's at the wedding, he's checking out social media, and he's seeing like people at the concert posting pictures and videos, and he's feeling upset that he didn't get to be a part of that. So there's like some envy over these people that got to go, which makes him angry at his friends, kind of like he's blaming them for not letting him go. And the whole episode will kind of be about how this is his choice and he shouldn't hold his friends accountable for his choice and have them be the source of his anger when he's the one that made the choice to go to the wedding instead of the concert. Of course, a couple things are going to change if that were the case. Like, we wouldn't get the video game sequence or Frog Patton. But how interesting would it have been to get a musical number with Patton and Janice and everyone being different people in a band. And, like, they're jumping through different social media pictures and videos. So, like, sometimes they're the fans, sometimes they're the band members. And I think that could have been an interesting music video. But regardless, the episode is good, and it is fun to watch. I just feel like it could have been tweaked a little bit. This video is just my opinion. I am rewriting something that doesn't need a rewrite and isn't going to have a rewrite. It's a good episode on its own. I just wanted to put my own personal spin on it, and I like my version of it as much as I like the version they went with. There are many series that I love, but just because I love them doesn't mean that they're perfect. No piece of art is perfect. And that includes mine, and that includes yours. Everyone has a place where it can be improved or adjusted, and it's all based on our personal tastes. This is based off of what I think is best. It's not what other people probably think is best. My version might seem like it's ruining it to some people. And that's okay, because At the end of the day, this is just a fun little exercise to do. A good way to work the creative juices in the brain. So until next time, I will see you later in Don't Stop Creating.